Students of class 9, listen to me very peacefully. I am going to teach one of the important parts of grammar. You know very well, grammar teaches us how to write and speak correctly. It is necessary for each and every student of English language and English literature to have perfect knowledge in grammar. Grammar shows the path how to write the sentence correctly. Today's topic is voice. In voice, it is to be learned how to change from active into passive. And whenever we know how to change from active into passive, thereafter we will come to know how to change from passive into active. During this period, I teach many things. In course of teaching, I always tell you to pay your legitimate attention to understand what is being taught very perfectly. And if you are mindful in the listening of the video, really you will do better in your field, that is the field of English, which must be understood by you. Here, I am going to tell you first that the write down here. It is an active voice. It is to be changed into passive. For this, first of all, subject is used instead of object and object is used instead of subject. Subject is used instead of object and object is used instead of subject. Auxiliary verbs are used as per the tense. It means in the present tense, and, is, are, has been, had been. In the present tense, and, is, are, has been, had been. In the past tense, was, were, had been. In the future tense, shall be and will be. Again I am telling you, the second rule, how to change from active into passive. Auxiliary verb is used as per tense. In the present tense, is, am, are, have been, had been. In the past tense, was, were, had been. And in the future tense, shall be and will be. V3, it means third form of the verb, that is also known as past participle, is always used in the passive voice. Again I am telling you, V3, that is called past participle, third form of the verb, is always used in the passive voice. And fourth, by is used before the changed object. Again I am telling, by is used before the changed object. So there are four rules that are general rules which must be in our concept in course of changing from active into passive. And just I have told you how to follow everything very minutely. Be mindful to understand anything that is being told, and in course of changing from direct into indirect, I do tell there are four rules that must be adopted by us. First is subject is used instead of object, object is used instead of subject. Second, auxiliary verb is used as per tense. In the present tense, and, is, are, had been, have been. In the past tense, was, were, had been, and in the future tense, shall be and will be. Just I am going to change it. As for example, here I have written rubber rice letter. It is in the active voice, A-C-T-I-V-E. Active voice. A letter is written by the one. A letter is written by the one. It has been changed into passive. P-A-S-S-I-V-E. Passive. It has been changed. It is the first rule. It is the starting rule that I have told and that I have shown. how to change from active into passive. Here Raman writes a letter, here a letter, and it is in present tense. So here is has been used because it is in singular form. And thereafter always I tell that V3 is always in the passive voice. That is why here written has been written, and after it by has been used, and thereafter this Raman has been changed and it has been used instead of object. So here it has been used a letter is written by Raman. Next example. She sings a song. She sings sacred songs. She sings songs on the pious occasion of matrimony. It is inactive past. It is to be changed into passive. She sings songs are sung by her on the occasion, on the pious occasion pious occasion of matrimony. The first is in active voice. She sings songs on the pious occasion of matrimony. It has been changed into passive. Songs are sung by her on the pious occasion of matrimony. It means it has been changed into passive. It is in the present tense. In the past tense, she wrote a letter. A letter was written by her. She wrote a letter. It is in the past tense. It has been changed into passive. A letter was written by her. Next. He did that work very positively. That work was done by him. That what was done by him very that work was done by him very positively. In future tense, it is in active past. It has been changed into passive. First is in active, second is in passive. All the same rules have been applied in course of changing from active into passive. She will speak English in the meeting. English will be spoken by her in the meeting. She will speak English in the meeting. Active, it is in future tense. It has been changed into passive, and it has been made. It has been changed in this way. English will be spoken by her in the meeting. Now, again I am coming to present tense, and whenever in present tense, simple continuous. It means in simple continuous, Ram is writing a letter. Whenever it is changed into passive, being is used. What is used? B-E-I-N-G, being is used. In course of changing from active into passive of present continuous, being is used, B-E-I-N-G. Again, I am going to write down examples. He is writing a it is present imperfect. It means present continuous. Whenever present continuous is changed from active into passive, being is used. As for example, a letter is being written by him. First is in active, second is in passive. He is writing a letter. A letter is being written by him. It has been changed into passive. Whenever we come to present perfect tense, been is used in course of changing from active into passive. As for example, here you pay your attention. It is in present perfect. This work has been done by her. It is in active voice. Active voice of present perfect. It has been changed into passive, and then it has been made in this way. This work has been done by her. It means it must be in our mind in course of changing from active into passive of present perfect, being is used. It must be thought by us and it must be in our concept. Thereafter, I tell you, in the past tense, I come to the past tense. In past tense, suppose she was She was doing that work. That work was being done by her. It means it is a past continuous and it has been changed from active to passive by applying the rules how to change from active into passive. It means that work was being done by her. I have already told earlier, subject instead of object, object instead of subject. Auxiliary verb according to tense and V3 is always used, and after it by is used, thereafter change subject used. So here it has been made that work was being done by her. She had eaten later. It is in past perfect. When it has been changed, it has been changed in this way. A letter had been eaten by her. And future tense has been already told. I shall do that work. That work shall be done by me. I will write a letter. A letter will be written by me. He will speak English. English will be spoken by him. She will sing a song will be sung by her. In this way, I have taught how to change from active into passive. I have told general rules, and on the basis of general rules, I have written general examples that must be learned by you. Thereafter, I am going to teach you how to change from active into passive of interrogative sentences. Again, try to understand. Just I am going to tell you how to change from active into passive of interrogative sentences. In course of changing from active into passive of interrogative sentences, first of all, interrogative is made assertive. First of all, interrogative is made assertive, and that assertive is changed from active into passive with the help of said spoken general rules, and thereafter again that is changed into interrogative. After it is changed from active into passive. What have I told? I have told first of all, interrogative is made assertive. That assertive is changed with the help of general rules from active into passive, and thereafter that passive is again changed into interrogative. After it is changed from active into passive. I am going to write down the examples, and it will be very clear to be understood by you. Does she write a letter? Does she write a letter? It is in active voice of interrogative. I have told interrogative is changed into assertive. It means she writes a letter. She writes a she writes a letter. Again, we have to apply the general rules. A letter is written by her. A letter is written by her. It is in interrogative, so answer must be in interrogative. Is a letter written by her. Is a letter written by her. Is I have changed as per process. First of all, it is in an interrogative sentence. That interrogative has been made into assertive, and that assertive has been changed into passive, and again that passive has been changed into interrogative. These are the rules that we have adopted in course of changing from active into passive of interrogative sentences. If interrogative sentence is to be changed, it will be changed according to this rule that has been taught by me, and these rules are applied to change from active into passive of interrogative sentences. Here I as for example, next is she writing a letter? Is she writing a letter? Interrogative. She is writing a letter. She is writing a letter. A letter is being written by her. A letter is being written by her. Okay. Again, it is to be made into interrogative. Is a letter being written by her? Is a letter being written by her? It is in active and it has been changed into passive. Question is in interrogative, answer has been also given in interrogative. In this way, whenever we come to past tense, in the past, he did that. Did she do that work? Do that work. Was that work done by her? Was that work done by her? Students of 9th, have you understood? Here I have applied. First of all, interrogative has been changed into assertive. Did she do that work? It means she did that work. She did that work, and it has been changed into passive. That work was done by her, and again it has been changed into interrogative. Was that work done by her? In this way, we change from active into passive of interrogative sentences. As for example, he spoke. Did he speak English? Was English spoken by her? Had he done that work? Had that work been done by her? So here, whenever we come future, will she write a letter? Will a letter be written by her? Will he do that work, will that work be done by her? In this way, we change from active into passive of interrogative sentences. Again, I am going to speak that must be understood by you. The thing that I am telling you, the rules I am telling you. First of all, interrogative is made assertive, and that assertive is changed into passive with the general rules, and that passive again changed into interrogative. In this way, we can change from active into passive of interrogative sentences. I have written many examples, and on the basis of examples, you have to learn how to change from active into passive of the interrogative sentences. Some of the sentences that begins with who, they are changed from active into passive with the help of by whom. What I am telling, some of the sentences that begins with who, and those type of sentences are changed from active into passive with the help of by whom. As for example, you see here, who wrote the Gita. Here it is active, passive. By whom was the Gita written? By whom was the Gita written? Who wrote the Gita in active? In passive, by whom was the Gita written? It has been changed into passive. Another example, just who has spoken English in the meeting? By whom has English been spoken in the meeting? By whom has English been spoken in the meeting? It has been changed into passive. It means in this way we have to learn how to change from active into passive of those sentences that begin with who. Some of the students do not understand because they do not do practice. First of all, you have to go through the practice. There are many examples that are given in the book of grammar, and if you are doing the examples, solving the examples, it means you will be perfect in changing past from active into passive. Some of the sentences that have hidden subjects, those type of sentences are made with the help of let. As for example, inform the police. Inform the police. Here you will hit it. That is why this sentence has been started with hidden subject. And this type of sentence is changed from active into passive with the help of let, L-E-T. How? Inform the police. Let the police be informed. Let the police be informed. Summon the fire brigade. SUMMON. Summon the fire brigade. Summon the fire brigade. Let the fire brigade be summoned. Let the fire brigade be summoned. But I have told some of the sentences that begins with hidden subject, and in formal condition it is helped with the help of let, and in requested mood it is made with the help of should. I will write the example after it. First of all, inform the police, let the police be informed. Summon the fire brigade, let the fire brigade be summoned. I have already told earlier, V3 is always applied in the passive voice. It should not be forgotten. In passive voice, V3 must be used. Help the poor should be helped. Feed the hungry, it is inactive. The first is inactive, it has been changed into passive, and here should have been applied in course of changing from active into passive. Help the poor should be helped. Feed the hungry, feed the hungry. The hungry should be fed. The hungry should be fed. It is also a passive. First is active. It has been changed into passive. But I have told some of the sentences that begins with hidden subject. Those type of sentences, first of all, it has been told made by using let, and thereafter it is made whenever the mood is requested with should. I have written help the poor should be helped. Feed the hungry should be fed. In this way, we write sentences and some of the miscellaneous exercise I am going to show. Suppose that here I have this sentence: the Prime Minister is going to address the meeting. It is in active voice. How will it be changed into passive? Look at the example. The meeting is going to be addressed. By the Prime Minister. The meeting is going to be addressed by the Prime Minister. Inactive. The Prime Minister is going to address the meeting. In passive, the meeting is going to be addressed by the Prime Minister. Next. The teacher is going to teach the students. It is to be changed into passive. The teacher, the students are going to be taught by the teacher. It is active. The first sentence is active. The teacher is going to teach the students, and passive, the students are going to be taught by the teacher. Next, another miscellaneous exercise. Miscellaneous examples must be learned by you. These type of examples will be very, very helpful for you. As I have told, in the course of teaching the general rules, apart from general rules, I am writing some of the examples that are necessary for you to be learned. And whenever you learn these examples, thereafter it will be very easy for you to change from active into passive. This is the thing that I want to tell, especially in this context, which must be understood by you, my dear students of class 9th, because you are at the senior most class, that is 9th, beginning of senior most class, and whenever you pay your attention towards your grammar, automatically your English will be up to the mark. And whenever your English is up to the mark, it will be easy for you to understand each and every subject very easily. So first and foremost, duty of any student to pay proper attention towards English language, thereafter literature. These two subjects, these two things, English language and English literature, will help you to understand every subject in a good way, in a right way, in a way that must be easy for you. So here you have to pay your attention, it must be understood by you, and I have taught, whereas I have told many rules, all the rules must be learned by you, and only learning is not sufficient. Always I tell, practice makes a man perfect. If you are doing the practice in a proper way, so you will be certainly perfectly without any kind of the trouble, you will be able to get good marks, and not only good marks, but the last answer objective, your English will be up to the mark. So here I have written many miscellaneous exercises, and some sentences are to be written, that is going to be written down by me. He is to sing songs. He is to sing songs. Active. Passive songs are to be sung by him. Songs are to be sung by him. First is active, second is passive. He is to sing songs. It has been changed into passive. Songs are to be sung by him. Now I am to teach the students. Next, I am to teach the students. The students are to be taught by me. The students are to be taught by me. It is active and it has been changed into passive. So next example. People speak English all over the world. People speak English all over the world. It is inactive. It is to be changed into passive. English is spoken all over the world. In this type of sentence, subject is sometimes not used. Here people have not been used because people speak English. So here it has been changed from active into passive in this way. People speak English all over the world. English is spoken all over the world. It has been changed into passive. First is in active, second is in passive. Sometimes there are two objects. No. In a sentence there are two objects. In course of changing, the following examples must be adopted. Suppose the director it is inactive. A reward was given to him. A reward was given to him by the director. It can be also made, it can be also changed by applying another rule. He was given a reward. He was given a reward by the. There are two rules that have been applied in course of changing from active into passive of the double objects. The director gave him a reward. In passive, a reward was given to him by the director. He was given a reward by the director. It has been changed into passive. And sometimes we apply do not. As for example, do not make a noise in the class. Yeah. Do not make a noise in the class. A noise should not be made. A noise should not be made in the class. In the class. Do not make a noise in the class. The noise should not be made in noise should not be made in the class. Dear students of class 9th, today I have taught an important part of grammar. And one day I tell you important, no, you have to consider that it is an important part of grammar. And if you consider this is voice, it is one of the important parts, thereafter really it will be an important. Career is yours, teaching is mine. You have to adopt my teaching for the betterment of your career. And whatever the rules that have been taught by me, what are the examples that have been written by me, must be changed into your practice. Always I tell, practice makes a man perfect. If you are doing practice properly, regularly, incessantly, thereafter, not only grammar, but your every subject will be up to the mark. Always I tell, grammar is the guardian of the language. If you have command over guardian, surely your English will be up to the mark. Your English will be correct. And if your English is correct, surely you will have command over every subject. The thing that I want to tell here, every subject is to be understood through English. So English language and literature must be strong. Today I have taught you verse and I have told many rules. In course of teaching the rules at the beginning, I told you first of all how to change from active into passive, and I told very frankly, very clearly to be understood by you. In course of changing from active into passive, 4 rules must be in our mind at the beginning. Subject is used in a state of object, object is used in a state of subject. Auxiliary verb is always used as per tense, in present tense and is, are, have been. In the past tense, was, were, had been, and in future shall be and will be. It must be in our concept. V3 is always used in the passive voice. We always use V3 in the passive voice. V3 means third form of the verb. As for example, go, went, gone. Go is the V1, first form of the verb, and gone is the third form of the verb. So it should be in our mind that V3, it means third form of the verb, that is also known as past participle, used in the passive verb, and by is used before the change object. What is your by is used before the, and thereafter we have to go through the solving the examples. There are many books of grammar, such as book by N.K. Agarwal, that is from Goyal Prakashan, a book from the book of grammar from that is called Cambridge Grammar by A.K. Singh. Thereafter Nesfield, thereafter R.P. Singh, and there are many books that are prescribing grammars, and you have to go through solving all the examples. And if you are solving the examples, doing the exercise, thereafter you will have command over on the topic that is being taught in the class, and that is being seen by me in video by you, that is being taught and that is being shown, and it must be done by you in the practice. So it should not be forgotten. Practice makes a man perfect. Honesty is the best policy. You have to apply your honest labor for the sake of making your grammar up to the mark. Thank you, students of class 9th. Always I tell, be incessant in your practice, and it should not be forgotten by you. It must be in your mind. If it is in your mind, it is sure, certain, perfect, quite clear you will be able to achieve the goal of your life. Especially, I have taught grammar in the field of grammar. Thank you, my dear students of class 9th.